Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Timberborn, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were continuing to basically build things out, and we were trying to start taming this bad water rig. But we were having the massive shortage of, we just don't have enough trees, so we were starting to lay down more groves down here so that we can basically start cutting them all down. One of the things that has crossed my mind, and it has just popped back out of it again, I'm sure it will be back. What was it? Oh yes, that was it. I was looking at this. This I want to try and fill in because we want to try and force as much water actually no, I don't want to fill that in. Much as we want to try and force water through here, I don't want to lose that depth, or do I? No, we're fine. The power's okay at the moment because they are filling up. We could do with another battery though, that is the only thing with it. Can we fit one? Oh, we could have physically fit one there. I think maybe then what we do is we just try and blast those away, see if they'll be able to reach up and we can blast those out one by one. Put another battery at the end here just to try and help, because we definitely seem to be getting through power fairly quickly. So we've got that underway. I kind of actually am going to prioritise those three just to see if they can do them and make sure that they bring the explosives over before they get used elsewhere. But part of the reason we want to try and get this sorted out is because we are getting a little bit desperate for, believe it or not, bad water. Like our bad water barrel is empty, there's no two ways around that. So we haven't got anywhere to store it. Not anywhere to store it. We haven't got enough to actually make use of everything. So that's why we want to try and cap this off and get our bad water sort of all from there. So yeah, that'll be. What are we still waiting for? Oh, we're still waiting for a ton of gears and treated planks. Okay, how are we doing with treated planks? So you are actually at capacity and working pretty well, but again we're shy on power. Okay, how do we get more power? I mean, the quick answer is windmills. We could just slap down a load more windmills. Like, we actually could. I'm just thinking if we... because they've got to be a set distance apart, that's the other thing as well. We can put those on the back of the buildings there. I mean, like I say, that is 3 more windmills. I think they're going to need a path to get round there. And then we can take that back out once they've got those built. That's the only thing, windmills are so unreliable, because if there's not any wind, you don't get anything out of them. I'd rather use water wheels, but... yeah, they're becoming awkward to try and fit in places. Just trying to think where we could try and fit some in. I don't really want to go blowing more holes in places to actually give us some usage out, or to, because I don't want to open us up to more bad tide risks. So that's where I'm reluctant to do that. But it is again like we could try and fit some in here, but then we've got to run power. And that's the thing, we'd have to run it all the way along, which is where it gets awkward. Because we're not producing enough. Oh, they did manage to get to that, so we can detonate that one. That means we probably will be able to cut our way across and get a whole nother battery over here. Actually, what we could probably do... we could probably put platforms there, couldn't we? So if we remove these 3 here and we put Oh, they're too tall. Those platforms there, that means when we look at power, we can put a battery there, and then a battery... Oh, we don't need that third one. Okay, we'll clear that then. And we will put the explosive back. Where is it? We're using one of those there, aren't we? Right, what is that? Oh, a tunnel. Ooh. That's funky. Dirt excavator, we will want that at some point. Okay, alright. Okay, cool, so that one's then there. It then means I actually kind of want those to then become reasonable priorities once they're in place. Cool, he's now coming over here to put that last one there so we can blow that out. Oh, or not. He put it there and then had to leave. Fine. Alright, you're still waiting on your gears and treated planks. But again, we haven't got the power to... And this is the thing, the battery's only so much because they've got to put all of that power in there. I think maybe we cancel these ones along here. Can we put any more water wheels in here? I'm going to need to cancel those as well, aren't I? Right. So we clear those ones. Yes. Power. Just try and fit those in there like that. Well, that's going to be really awkward with the pathing. Oh, that's going to be super awkward with the pathing, actually. They can't go there at all. Oh, damn it. Blast. I don't think you can put them in... Oh, we can put them in water that low. I'm kind of curious what it will do in water that low. I mean, it takes 50 logs. I'm going to let that one build and just see what it does. Because I didn't think you could have them in water that low. Right, you guys are still working your way through, but you're still shy on gears and stuff, which makes sense because we are waiting on trees. Yeah, see, a load of these are only half grown again. They do get through them pretty quick. He's been busy away over here, but a load of these aren't ready yet. We've got... Oh! 2 unemployed robo-beavers. Okay. What else do we want working overnight? I kind of want to say these things. I'm not allowed to put robo-beavers in the wheels of shame. I want robo-beavers in the wheels of shame because they will work all night and charge the batteries. Right, okay. I think in the meantime then, I think we can pause this until we can figure out what to do with our robo-beavers. And where we want them. Like, actually, I think maybe a forester might be a decent shout for it. So if we put a robo-beaver there... He can get on with that. And this one. Because then they'll keep replanting all night. They won't slow down at all. That path there got dealt with, didn't it? So I think actually we do... I think maybe we do bring this up here and we try and put some... I think maybe we put the original idea I had up here to try and have a whole nother... another forestry area like we've got down here. So I think maybe we enact that plan. Because we are absolutely not having enough. So we want a forester. We want couple of lumberjacks. What was the other thing we were going to have over here? Wasn't a tapper shack. Oh, that was it. We weren't going to use the... yeah, we originally were looking at putting a travel thing up here, but I think we can also put the forester in the dead zones as well. So that then they can just... So then we're not using up valuable tree area for... or just somewhere for the building to go. So I think we can get these done. Try and clear all this off. They're now going to start building those flags, which is fine. That needs demolishing. They need demolishing. That's the thing. They're not getting these down fast enough. And they're just naturally regrowing. Where I'm like, no, get rid of them. I need them removed. So, okay. So that's going to get some of that going. We are still putting stuff in this metal mine. That's fine. Okay, so that is now just waiting on the gears. That's fine, because that's going to give us our infinite metal for when we need it. If we come to cut trees. Cut this whole area. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think I can cancel these bits here and those bits up there. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I really want to get cut down. Get this one. Because then I can put the path in and then people can start working. There we go. Cool. So we've got a beaver coming in and working there. That's fine. That is also a high priority one to get rid of it. Demolish resources. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Path in there. Good. Cool. So now we've got some beavers that we can have working, and they're going to start cutting the trees down over here. Which is good. Good. All those berries are now cleared. So now we can come in with oak, and we can say do all of this, all of this, all of this, not that one. Get all of that in, all of that, that. And they can fill in those trees as well as soon as that forest is done. I think I do want a robo beaver there, which means we're going to want to turn back on building robo beavers. So we will unpause that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so these guys are now chopping down the trees, which is good. Right, I'm then going to want... I want to try and say fill all this in. Problem is, with those ones in there, I can't actually see where to try and get to. I think maybe there. And then we'll see what happens. But that's hopefully going to, like I say, start bringing some logs in. Yeah, see, they're finding it faster to come around here, and like I'm sitting here and I'm genuinely going, right, let's go paths and structures. If we put a zipline station in here, and we path it like that, will you reach there? That's too far. Okay, sure. So we'll put a pylon in here. Now will you reach to that one? Yeah, which will reach to not that one because that one's going off that way. Okay. Oh, I forgot we did that loop. Okay, that means we're going to need to build another... okay, clear that for the moment then. And we'll pause that. I don't think we need that built yet until we can figure out where we're going to have that coming off. Okay, so we've got drought approaching. Drought we don't care about. So that's fine. Because the drought just means that... yeah, drought just means that things are going to stall up here and we're going to have no power, which is not great, but, you know, we'll cope. Right, let's get that battery in, that battery in. That's high. That's low. And that power shaft is going to be super low. In fact, just pause that for the moment. Because I don't want them building that so they can't gain access to the other bits. Okay. So that's then going to give us a bit more battery power. Which, to be fair, that seems to be holding roughly at the moment. You're still waiting on some logs. That's fine. Logs are actually starting to become stored up. So what I actually think I'm going to do is these guys over here, you're going to be prioritised by haulers. So the haulers are going to come and grab that, because that's quite a distance for the log carriers to try and take it off to a storage. Okay. Oh, those zip lines are so good. I don't think I've built enough stations though. I feel like I should have had more stations all over the shop, but they're so good. Right, pleased we've got food and bread up here quite easily for people to get there. We've got another robo-beaver on the way. That's a builder's hut. Where's the... That's a hauling post. So when we get spare robo-beavers all over the shop, we can move up to that. Like, I would try and expand out and get more workshops and stuff, but right now there's no point because we don't have the power. And if we haven't got the power, then, like I say, there's no real point doing it. Now, I suppose we could try and find... He says we could try and find somewhere to put it. About to cap that, but that could have been a... Actually, what is the elevation on that? Okay. Can we build paths on this bit? No. Okay. Alright, so that's all just blockage, which means we can't get down here. Okay, so there's no real point doing anything there. That would have been good, interesting, but yeah, that's not as useful as I thought it would be because we can't have it the whole way down. Like, I want this to finish so I can see how much power we'll get from it. Because, you know, if somebody might sacrifice a couple of carrots to hook it in. So I want to know, A, will it work, and B, if so, how much power? Okay, so it is working. I mean, that's tucked away, so it's not getting a lot. Okay, the main thing is it works, which I did not expect. So, for that, we are then going to put platforms in all along here. Because then that's all on that higher level and it's easier for me to work with. We're then going to put power I'm just going to put water wheels in. That needs more platform there. Okay, so there's 2 more water wheels. Or 5 more water wheels. We then need... not a path. Not wooden stairs. We need a platform here. Just to hold that thing's gear. We then need to destroy some resources. So we need to clear those, and those. And that, and that. And then that becomes destroyed. And with power, we put the shaft here. And then when those bits are cleared, we'll put them all in there. Right, there's the drought started. So we can turn off the water pumps there. Oh good, our forest has started. Excellent. So that's now all whirring away quite nicely. Yeah, I really wish we could have junctions on this. Okay. Suppose the other option... The other option would be to have another zipline station tucked away up here. Which isn't too far. Okay, and then we would need a pylon definitely in the middle, like there. And then you'll go to there, and you'll go to line obstructed. Okay. Right, that means we need to find somewhere else to put the zipline station here. That works. And then we can put the path there. And then we put the... I mean, that's going to be too far, isn't it? You're going to tell me that can't be done. Yeah, too far. I thought so. So we can put a pylon here. And then you'll go into the pylon, and the pylon will go into there. Lovely. Okay. So that's going to get... That's going to hopefully speed up some of that that bit, because then they've only got to run up here. So I'm hoping that'll make that a shorter path. Right. You've got Robo Beaver there. The other thing we're going to want to look at is not books, but the punch cards. I can't remember what the punch cards do. Let's have a look at some of our Robo Beavers. So, if we have a look at... There you go, Timberbots. So how do we get your condition up, my friend? So you have biofuel, you need a catalyst and a punch card. Okay. So that's what improves their abilities. So... Centrifuge does that. How do we get the catalyst? That's in the refinery, isn't it? So if we come up here... Yeah, catalyst. Okay. So that means we need... Science... Refinery. Now that doesn't need any power, I think. But that does need space. That's one thing it will need. Okay. We have space up here, that's fine. And we've got service. So we can pop that there. You can then make catalyst. Which is... Oh, I can't see what that requirement is for it to make it. We can then have a medium tank. Yep, tuck that there. For catalyst. Beavers are getting happier, that's good. Okay, that battery isn't quite done because it needs gears, that's fine. Oh, have you finished all of the explosives in here? No, not quite. They finished all the bits in the middle. Okay. So we're not quite done yet, but they are getting better. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that robo beaver's going to be busy with its planting its trees, but that's kind of what we're hoping for, to keep all of that going. How much water have we got in there? We've got, yeah, we've still got loads of water left in here. That's all still yet to be put down. That's fine. Yeah, because all the gears are at the moment coming up here, aren't they? 400 gears, crikey. So many gears. Where's you? You're going to go to that pylon. There we go. Oh, okay. So you're I'm going to go from that down bit there. That's fine. Okay. So they have started on that pylon. Have they started on this one? No. Ah, because they've not even done those. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. Look, see, he works through the night, whereas the other ones won't. That's one of the bits that's nice with him. Okay. So yeah, he won't stop, but he will occasionally come and get fuel to top himself up and stuff. Okay, and this is where we're going to be working on catalysts, but you need gears as well, and all of that has come to a complete stop because we have no power. Which, sure. Not a lot we can do about that. Like I say, we've been trying to build out these windmills. Wow, gears are a real stopper for us at the moment, and planks. We've got a large pile of scrap metal. We haven't really got any storages for gears and planks. We could probably do with some. Reluctant to cut those trees down. Where can we try and fit somewhere? Yeah, our apothecary's doing fine. That's all topped up. We have just turned a lot of our spare space into farmland. I mean, the other thing we could do would be to come up here, and then we get access to a bit of building up here, which might be an idea. Because that's not too far from the central district still. So if we bring this up here, and then we put some more storage, tuck you back like that, back like that. And then you can do, you know, if you ever... Oh, that doesn't... Okay. They don't do gears and... I mean, treated planks will be worth having. Clear that one, though. And then... a large warehouse. You know, if we ever get to it, ton of gears. Okay. Oh, I'm really feeling like I want to redo the the zip lines already and have like a central train, like almost like a central station, where I've got like a centre bit where everything comes in and they will spider out in different directions from there. Right. Oh, we need more medical beds. Let's sneak some in over here, shall we? Pop 3 there like that. Put that one there. That one there. Because, I mean, these are all just, like, single zones. So we may as well just tuck them in places. There we go. Did we get a detailer? I feel like we did somewhere. I can't remember where we put them though. Oh, we put them up there, didn't we? Yeah, there we go. Those are the detailers. Right. Why? Oh, they need extract. That's why. We don't have lots of extract. That's fine. We have got the showers, but they need to go on the edge like that. Sure. Put a couple of showers there. Anywhere else on the water's edge we could pop some? I suppose there. Right, and then they'll need a path connecting all of them like that. Contemplation spots, sure. And again, we can just tuck some of these in little single cell areas where we don't have anything else going on. Right, okay. They're all waiting for planks, that's fine. We can put these in like that now though. So at least they know to try and get those in. And again, yeah, look, so logs have sorted themselves out now. That's not too much of an issue. Like, I don't mind. We've now got tons of forestry going on. I don't mind that. We can unpause these because we've got so many beavers. I mean, I know they'll be sat around, but at least they'll be ready for when it does start. But that's interesting because the trees are low enough at the moment, it's not considered them an obstruction. Oh, or maybe it's because those trees were on a higher... Oh yeah, it's because they were on a higher level because it's not cared about those ones. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So, yeah, that's all ticking along nicely. Wheat we are getting shy on, actually. I mean, it is growing, it is coming in. Okay, yeah, Robo Beaver's going away. Kind of want to finish off these bits up here, so I'm going to prioritise these explosives. Just so I can finish up that top end there. Because then I can blow all of this. Whereas at the moment, if I do that, they don't have a way of getting up there. In fact, they haven't got a way of getting over here either. So we need to prioritise these. There we go. Alright, but I bet that's a case of we haven't got the explosives because we haven't got the bad water. I mean, doubly so right now, we don't have any bad water at all. But I'm sitting here and I'm going, is it worth, while we're waiting, getting just a couple more bad water pumps? Just so we can try and get a bit more while we are yeah, waiting for waiting for that top bit to be done. Oh, these require gears as well, don't they? Not as many, but right, you guys are top priority too. So, you know, try and take some of the gears, lower down that thing's priority so that these guys can get gears first. But I think I'm going to have to wrap the episode there and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, they help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do get access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with any relevant blueprints that get used in them. And also, most importantly for you guys, early access to the videos so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.